Thank you for sticking with us. We are the Russ Sports Podcast, and we are here about to talk some NFL. So let's talk about it. We got NFC East. Who wins the division? Eagles or Cowboys or other?
Whichever team faces them in the playoff.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
But I'm going to give it to the Eagles. I know I got some Cowboys fans in here, but they just look like a more together team, in my opinion. And the Cowboys defense is just not there.
Yeah, it's definitely not where it should be, especially for such like a big organization. You expect greatness, and it's just not been showing it for the past couple of years. Lucas, I know you're a Cowboys fan. You got anything to say on that?
Yeah, this is not our year. I'm going to give it to the Eagles. They have a better pass game. They have a deeper running back room than the Cowboys do. Their defense is actually existent. It just looks like after this win against the Giants, I feel like they might not go on a run in the rest of their schedule, but in the NFC East, I think they'll definitely go on a run.
Brandon, for you?
I think it is the Eagles, but don't hold this against me. But the Redskins, if Alex Smith can return to
football team.
Dude, not the Redskins.
Not the Redskins.
So I apologize.
The Washington football team.
The Washington football team.
Kick them.
They have a really good pass. They have a really good pass rush, and that makes their secondary look a lot better than they are. But they're playing really well. Their defense is really good. But if Alex Smith can play pretty good ball, I think they have a chance to win this division just because of how bad it is. But right now, I definitely think it's the Eagles.
Who's the other team in that division?
The Giants.
The Giants.
Nice. Yeah, right now I think Eagles are the more complete team in that division right now. And so I don't see a reason why they should not win it. Just given how that division's already playing out as it is. And the Cowboys not playing, like Lucas said, not their year this year. The Eagles are a more complete team. I feel like they'll win that. So even though they're both not great.
They both have a lot of injury, wide receiver injuries for the Eagles and O-line and QB injuries for the Cowboys.
Unless Andy Dalton is just MVP caliber, bro.
Hopefully he can get back to just being a good starting quarterback, because that's what they need right now. They just need some stability after that gruesome injury to Dak Prescott. Guys, this whole division is terrible. This is honestly the worst division in NFL football history. Yeah. So I think anybody has a shot in this division. It's nobody's. I think Eagles or Cowboys are the favorites in this division for sure. But I feel like Washington has a chance if they get on a hot streak and beat one team. I feel like the Giants actually have a pretty good chance at winning the division. For me, I'm gonna go with the Giants just because I think Daniel Jones.
Hold on just a second. I heard something today. Daniel Jones has turned the ball over 42 times in 19 games. You're not winning many football games with that. The Giants are not winning this division.
If Saquon wasn't injured, I would be inclined to give you a chance with that pick, Jason.
I didn't even talk about what I was going to say. All right.
Go ahead.
I don't want to hear it.
The
pass game's not there. The run game's not there. Let me tell you something. They have a horrible offensive line. Their defense, pretty lackluster for the season. They're not winning games. Players.
You guys are saying that, but the thing is they only lost to the Eagles by 1 point with all those bad things. And I feel like if they get one of those things going, then they could be a powerhouse in this division, which isn't much. A powerhouse.
Yeah, exactly.
Wrong word to use.
They could
But
be a contender in the division.
I feel like this division is gonna produce and it sounds so horrid to say, but I feel like this division is going to produce a playoff team that is 6 wins or less.
I don't think it's too far off.
I think it's a 7 or 8 win team that comes out.
You think they'll win 7 to 8 games?
No,
Not
there's
the
no way.
Giants, but the
Yeah, not the
Eagles.
Giants. The Eagles.
The Eagles do have a chance, just with like the injuries that they have. They can get some guys back, and that'll definitely help out. But yeah, 7 is definitely a high number.
Yeah, that's high for that division. And right now, I don't think any team is sniffing 7 at all. But for me, the Giants, I feel like the Giants just have a young quarterback in Daniel Jones who does make mistakes, but also is capable of really, really getting out of the pocket and being a mobile quarterback. And when he needs to make a play for his team.
Then when he had that chance, he fell.
Yeah, he did have that chance. He did fall, but
Talking
he was
about
going
his
to learn from it, man.
mobility,
Hey,
he has the worst pocket presence I've ever. He doesn't feel the pressure, and that's why he gets sack fumbles a lot. Is because he can't feel the pressure.
I will
But that's
say,
also kind of good. Sometimes he can throw it deep, and he doesn't really feel that pressure on him.
yeah,
during that 80-yard run, he clocked in a higher speed than
Yeah, Lamar Jackson. Yeah.
man, dude, that's kind of
Got
crazy.
some wheels, bro. Got some
That's
wheels.
that adrenaline, man. that adrenaline got him going. Because I can assure you, he's probably never ran that fast in his life.
I took some glucose tablets or something.
Oh man, no, that was a great play to watch, man. But I think the Giants could do it. I'm not saying that they will. I think they could and can do it, even with the cast that they got now, just because this division is so bad.
You can say that with any team, though, too.
Yeah, I could say with any team. I just don't think Washington doesn't know who their quarterback is yet because Dwayne Haskins, he's just not producing, and Alex Smith could be. The other guy could be. I forgot his name, but the other guy could be. So
Kyle
Allen.
Colin, yeah, he could be. So we don't know with that organization. They don't even know what their name is yet. So they got a lot of stuff to figure out. But out of these guys, I think the Eagles do have the best chance. But I wouldn't count out the Cowboys, and I wouldn't count out the Giants. The Cowboys do have a chance just because they have an experienced quarterback, and their team is mostly intact besides their O-line and their MVP caliber quarterback. But, this division is that bad. I feel like they can still make a shock and win the division, but lose very fast in the first round. So, but enough of that. They're a terrible division. I'm getting mad talking about it because football has gone terribly in that division. But any teams that you thought are going to be that are better than you thought they would be, and that's in the NFL. That not to be just in that division. Nick, I'll let you start.
That are good, you said?
that are better than you thought.
Yeah, better than you thought they would be.
See, there's a part of me that wants to say the Seahawks, but then there's another part of me that doesn't want to say the Seahawks. Because, the Seahawks, they're undefeated right now, and they've played some really good games. But, they usually they have a great season. They have for the past, 2 or 3 years now, in a row.
They have yet to be under 500 with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know right now. I feel like there's definitely – it's been such a weird season. So, it's kind of – I don't know. Someone else can take it.
Anderson?
I'm going to go ahead and say the Carolina Panthers. I would have never expected them to be 3-3. They made some more than questionable moves during this past offseason. And they don't really have a run game. So, I think Teddy Bridgewater is a solid quarterback. I kind of wish Minnesota held on to him. But lack of a star running back, or a running back anyone's heard of, really, and not the best receiving core. They're losing Luke Kuechly, who is one of the best linebackers of the 2010s. I just did not expect this team to be good at all. You could have told me they're going to go 2-14, and I would have fully believed you. So 3-3 is just a pretty big surprise for me.
Brandon?
I think it's the Chargers for me. I think they've proven that they can be a really good team when they get healthy. They can be a really good team. They're missing Derwin James, Melvin Ingram, Austin Eckler. A couple offensive linemen are hurt. I believe a couple linebackers are injured too. If they get healthy, they are a very good team.
And Lucas, for you?
I go with the Titans. Titans, they've gone 9-7, the past 6 seasons. You just expect mediocrity from them. And I was very surprised to look at their record after 6 weeks and seeing that they're 5-0. Even with the COVID outbreak and not getting to play one of those games that they were supposed to play, still being able to be undefeated, riding on the coattails of Derrick Henry. But Ryan Tannehill, he's really stepped it up this year. I think he's definitely earning the new contract extension that he got.
Yeah, man, for sure. I think he's trying to prove that he is not just a system quarterback, but also a quarterback that can manage the game and make the right decisions, make the right throws, and even be, hopefully, I don't think he is this year, but maybe next year come to be an elite quarterback in this league. But who knows? For me, I'm going to have to take I'm going to say 2 teams because I can't decide yet. I got the Arizona Cardinals and I got the Green Bay Packers. And I know both those teams have pretty good records. I think the Cardinals are 4-2 or 5-2. I'm not sure.
4-2.
4-2, and then Packers they just lost against Tampa Bay.
4-1.
5-1. Okay. So
4-1.
4-1, my bad.
Oh, 4-1. Okay. These two teams. These two teams they both have MVP caliber players. Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray. They both have star receivers, Adams, and you got Hopkins. And I just think that both these teams weren't expected to be where they are. Green Bay's defense it's not Cowboys bad, but it's not really great. And Aaron Rodgers hasn't really had a great defense in Green Bay in a long time. And he's been doing a lot with a little bit. And I feel like now he has the most weapons he's had since he's had Nelson. So, I think he's doing good with what he has right there. I didn't expect him to be undefeated for a little bit and even be 4-1 right now. I was really expecting them to be like about 2-3, 3-2 maybe. Arizona's really shocked me. Kyler Murray is 2 years ahead of where I thought he'd be. I didn't think he'd be an MVP candidate by now. And just that whole team, the defense is looking pretty stout. I love Budda Baker. I love him. Dude's a dog. He's showing that he is one of the best safeties in the game, and he deserves to be talked about. And I think that offense is one of the top 3 or 4 offenses in the league. And really close to that Seattle offense. I think Seattle has the best offense in the league, but these two teams are really underrated to me and should get more respect. But enough about real football. Let's talk about what we all get hyped about every week, and we talk about in the group chat, and we hear it. We get the trash talking and everything. Fantasy football, man. So fantasy players that people need to pick up today. Who are they? And I will let Brandon start this one off.
I think Travis Fulgham. He's had past 2 weeks. He's had 15 plus points, and he's shown out as being the Eagles' number 1 option. And with that depleted wide receiving core, everybody's hurt. He's stepped up and has been putting some solid numbers up.
Nick,
can't really help you there because I don't.
Oh, Nick is having technical difficulties right now, so we're gonna move on to Anderson. Anderson, what you got?
Uh,